tune, man, shout to the concrete junglist and all that shit. So on my fucking right, we've got a man here, part of Pryme, guys, so please make some noise for fucking Rubix, people. Let's go! Hey. Making his way down from Blackburn, people, we got Sam Hypes on my left, so make some noise for Sam Hypes, people.
So it's Gobby Bastard v Body Snatcher. The Gobby Bastard v Coffin Crafter. I've created this whole new coffin cast to fit round you and your stupid hockey mask. Beating my last battle, but that don't bother Sam. I see through the pain like polished glass. I promise I'll beat him, they'll think that I'm Jesus, cause they're due to see my promised land. I'll decipher this Rubik's. No puzzle can trouble this rebel soul. Edward Nigma, the Riddler's merits embedded in my genetic code. I'm going places, moving forward, using him like stepping stones. Careers going round in circles, bitch, Olympic cyclist velodromes. I create the gold medal rhymes, but he don't, he's too tired. But I don't mean on his pedal bike, I mean he doesn't have the stamina to match the shit I spit and mesmerise. So fuck this bitch, I go in hard and leave a pussy petrified. I create a scene like a J.K. Rowling script. You're going down quicker than your daddy goes down on kids. We can see the crowd love the sound of this, but what you've brought for me is cheap shit like pound shop gifts. So, Josh Sargent, you ain't no major. This won't be private, the whole world will see the tape, cause you're not getting beat in general, you'll be fried like the Colonel's food. That's how you pick apart the ranks and step in the director's shoes. I'm cold-hearted, flesh endowed with a soul harder than death himself. Satan's soul deliver fatal blows, the demons flow inside my veins and bones. Evil hides beneath like Fritzl's home. I've keyed inside the missile codes. Do you wanna see the missile launch? I said, do you wanna see the missile launch? Okay then, here we go, you're talking shite, I'm smoking ice with homeless guys on broken pipes. Your pussy smells of mold and grime, that's literally with molten slime. Josh, no lie, you wanna beat me, you can try, but you don't have ages, cause your day's been numbered like diary pages. The heat's on, I'm gassed up, but we're not cooking in the same kitchen. Michelin star, but you're a bitch with your boys. I string mine together perfect like I'm fixing guitars. Everything you throw misses, you're throwing fists in the dark. I can't dissect choir music, but I will pick him apart. People go inside his mum's pussy 2 by 2 like Noah's Ark. People go inside his mum's pussy 2 by 2 like Noah's Ark. You can see me explode tonight. This bitch will be blown apart. On the ground, leveled out, I'll Iron Man like Tony Stark. And tonight we'll see him die inside the ring. This bitch is Owen Hart.
I don't know what the fuck you've been told, but this is a clash of style. These bars of mine are asinine and vile. That's the only man alive who managed to survive Jeffrey Dahmer's acid mind. Okay? Do you know what happens when I battle on Pryme? Nothing. My battles don't make it online.
Straight away.
My debut at event. But the way it was set was to suggest Cash just wanted to trip on OD like Garfield's friends. But don't consider this as a diss. But there's a 90% chance this won't make the upload list. So expect nothing less than fuck yous directed at the room. You burn crack in a plastic spoon, elastic lap finger tap in a tune, looking like organic snap to consume crack with the flu. What the fuck you gonna do? Apart from drop shit bars about sounding hard. Look at this chav. Who put this prick on a card? Sam means shit, but I bought him a bag and Asbo going out on a limb when I'm sore with his ankle tag. You have a bad case of market swag. There's a huge chance this child has already nicked the dust caps off all of your cars. Here's it going. The sort of spaz who shows his boys his bars and choreographs the battle laughs. It's fucking strange how all of your battles have become my drinking game. See, he brings his mate to watch and when a punchline is dropped, they go over the top. If you take a shot but in the round 2, you're gonna be sloshed. It's fucking mad. Your dungeon tan is a work of art. You are quite capable of being able to glow in the dark. I'd like to raise a glass to your slag's vag and fuck it till it sags worse than Hobson's pants. I don't need Don't blind, sick of the head. I'm battling a chap who hopped the fence and snuck into his own event. Swine popping shit at your expense. You can get fucked till my swearing jar is spent. Time.
You'll always find me on the grind, but not like this wannabe Tony Hawk. Cause I'm the real deal, but you're not real, boy, that's Pinocchio. These people here, they ought to know. Your mum's a doll centre queen with low self-esteem. She's got no self-belief, she'd sell her soul for apes of cheese. I've always centre scene, centre stage, you best believe. Don't upset the beast, cause when I set it free, I get gassed up like petrol thieves and cause a storm, no gentle breeze. The best thing that you've ever seen, completely different separate breed. Star dog to nettleweed, that's lemonade to petrol cheese. Rebels here, so getting clean up, stand out like the centrepiece. You're just fake boring. Stick to skateboarding. Your whole family's into bread, but they don't bake Hovis. I'm in a league of my own, but I'm not James Corden. I've got more balls than strip clips for paintballing. Every single shot hits, I'll never miss like males only. Way out of my comfort zone. I've journeyed like the pilgrim, but alone behind enemy lines, I'll cause chaos, that's Owen Wilson. Pryme could've lose battle rappers as quick as they can build them, and the coroner's reports will say that Sam Hypes has killed them. Rubix, a puzzle that needs solving with a hands-on approach. So fuck the boys will land shots, I'll stand and watch his body fall. The crowd can see his head get slapped back and forth like volleyball, and I ain't gonna stop until his stars align like horoscopes. Hey, back to your fucking mum though. She looks like a caveman in fake tan. She wiped off 8 men at the same time in the same van with the same hand. To me, I put a stop to that old bike like I was pushing on the brake pads. Now, you wanted to do a music video with you and your boys wearing purge masks and shit. Now I thought about it. He's got his hockey mask on Facebook, then it's his purge mask thing. He's trying to mask the fact this faggot's actually a bitch. So I came to expose the faggot within, cause when you rap you're amateurish, but I go pro like cameras. Who put the apprentice on the manager's shift? Crazy as fuck, don't know what sanity is. You're fueling the fire that I happily lit. No NHS or LSD, but tonight you'll be taking a casualty trip. And when you asked me how long were the rounds for the battle, I was going to tell you there were 10 minutes just to give you half a chance. After I embarrass man, his family, they'll abandon man. He'll have his silly backpack packed with his house on his back like a camper van. I see, you can't hold a flame to my blaze, there ain't no match for Sam. Cause when I land rise, there's no cat fights, I don't pause in that panther stance. Trying to be the tough guy that's just slide, this plastic soldier action man. You thought you could beat me, you weren't thinking clearly, now you'll see the full picture like the cameraman. So, shh, silence is golden, but I love the tension and stress. Am I here to knock him off his pedestal? Yes. I'm killing him with words, that's being sentenced to death. And I'll take the piss out of this pussy like a pregnancy test.
Rubix, it's on you guys.
You ugly son of a bitch! I bet that face of his gives his kids those nervous tics. You look like Hellraiser without the pins. I can't tell if he struggles with crack or survived an acid attack, but either way it's fucked. You have the face no mother could love. Looking like Zaz from Gotham evolved into Gollum. You mighty morphin trailer park boggling. Someone please find a priest. We can exercise his head. The power of Botox compels you. Get him down on Someone please find a priest. We can exercise his head. The power of Botox compels you. Get it down on the NHS. No, you're one stick meal away from starving to death. If you were to sneeze on that dude to your left, he would contract meth. You're a mess. Lay off the rock. If his head fell off, he'd float on the spot and shout, "Show me what you got." Your complexion is extraterrestrial. Your eyes are mental. I don't mean to mock it, but it's kind of chronic. You pop those marbles back in the socket. So was you born late or too soon? Dude, you belong in a fucking lagoon. We need to lock down the room. Salad Fingers is back looking for spoons. Your kids came from cocoons. Your kids came from cocoons. It must be hard for his dad to watch his tads walk in the Exorcist crab. See how blaze him, son. You have the cranium to be Roger the Alien. So go probe your hole with a GoPro pole. You get killed on appearance alone. What a specimen. His hobbies include felching and ketamine.
Google felching.
His hobbies include felching and ketamine. It's sacred on heroin. I'm sorry.
Big mistake. Bring that one back.
This bitch don't deal his own fucking estrogen. I ain't suggesting anyone plays caution, but Sam survived an abortion, glided from the coffin and played staying alive on the organ. It's fucking awesome. I this cat's face inbred like O'Long Johnson. But people make some noise.
Now let's talk about you, Josh. I've seen more charisma in poster pictures of Borstal victims. I've seen more charisma in poster pictures of Borstal victims. You have as much fire as water sprinklers and you bring as much presents as orphan children. You have an awful image, plus you force your rhythms. You need to compose yourself and compose your rhythm so the crowd can let it sink in. No kidding, I found a battle on the web with this victim in it. He battled OD in a bedroom, he was killed in minutes. I jumped on Facebook to look, I started digging. Found a track called Tonight with some hard grind rhythm. Press play to listen, wait for beat to kick in. Rubik starts spitting, and if you haven't heard it, there is nothing that you're missing. Basically, what I managed to find out is an artist killed in a bedroom by an OD, that's Amy Winehouse. See, I always turn up and transform into the monster like Megatron. I'm always leaving with the 3 points to Triceratops. Now, my words are hypnotizing, words to win Pulitzer prizes. While hypnotized, I'll split his sides and leave this bitch's ribs divided. Yes, I'm striking, killer timing, hit they strike, Rubix is crying. His punches are weak like school kids fighting, this bitch gets beat like domestic violence.
Like domestic violence, bro.
I bet you wish I never turned up, Josh. Look, I bet you wish I never turned up, Josh. That's why you've been stood with that scared look, Josh. Tell me, how do you pick girls up, Josh? Because, well, you need to get your fucking haircut, Josh. You have no venom or fire, no presence inside. I scale mountains to reach my peak like an Everest climber. The time's ticking down for me to explode like a terrorist timer. When I take shots, it's Bradley Cooper. They all kill, I'm the American sniper. So like I said, I turn up and transform into the monster like Megatron. Third round done, Rubik's bitch is dead and gone.
In every battle you've had, you say the same shit, expecting to get your opponent cornered. Well, let me explain something. Your Marvel bars are moronic. You're the sort of fan who let Thanos fist in with the Infinity Gauntlet. When you see a spider web, you purposely walk in it, hoping a radioactive bug has been caught in it. He bought his bird an adamantium corset. Catch him, stood outside an orphanage gawping. You have a soft spot for kid robbing. Commissioner Gordon kicked him out of Gotham. You've been touching on Teen Titans and grooming on Oracle. That pale physique, horrible. Looking like some anorexic colossal. Now this ain't a thing to rock. I've been grim since the Human Torch vanished on Sue Storm. I let the symbiote bond and rain down an Asgard with the hammer of dawn. You're fucking with the equivalent of Marcus and Dom. So listen, Calavan, your slut man was coughed up enough spunk in a caravan. She could build her own Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. What Honda hero is this? I'll infect your Windows 96 with an Ultron floppy disk. Yeah, you got me pissed, so riddle me this. What's worse than a carnage offspring starting to blossom? Rubix when he walks in huffing scarecrow toxins. I'm ill enough to beat up Peter Pan from shadow boxing. These metaphors, torturing. Picture Towelie and hydro waterboarding him, cause you ain't seen a Mark Gagan like that since Scorpion. You can't fuck with Rubix. Every level is twisted, like Mr. Fantastic after he's attacked with a hatchet and dropped in a task bag. You can't fuck with Rubix. Every level is twisted, like Mr. Fantastic after being attacked with a hatchet and stuffed in a trash bag all tangled. Fuck a DC angle. You wouldn't see the ivy planted in him if the bitch is Captain Marvel. Now you drop these sort of bars like it's something God has said. Picture Chinese bend. You need to get over yourself. Because it's not that hard to do, nor is it cool when it's been overused. So next time you get the urge, at least come raw. Because I'm the reason why Superman was scared to walk when he fell off the horse. I'll fuck your whore on the floor dressed as four, come in a garb and fly off screaming Excelsior. You're a fucking nerd.